What's up, YouTube? Today or tonight, while we are waiting for the girls here outside, we're gonna be talking about service, the basic service maintenance on your car. Like, let's say if you didn't know the full history of your car, because in some instance you just have the car, like you just bought the car and like you are the new owner of the car, and then you didn't know the service record or service history. So it's better that you have to start planning regarding early servicing, like change oil, change filter, air filter, oil filter, fuel filter, and coolant, and then brake fluid, and then steering fluid. In some case, there are electric steering that no longer needed, no? So it depends on what car that you have, really. So in some instance, like petrol engine, so petrol engine, you only need spark plug, air filter, oil filter, and engine oil. And the engine oil most likely is 5 liters, and also depend also on what year and model that you have. If any doubt, you just consult your owner's manual for the specification of the engine oil. But here I can suggest that if you have a doubt on the engine oil, just use 5W30 as generic oil that we are using here in because yeah. And then on the diesel engine, you need fuel filter, air filter, oil filter, and then of course engine oil as well. So it like I said, it depends on what year and model of your car. And then yeah, and the coolant as well, guys. The coolant has to be changed as well every 2 years, or 80 to 100,000 kilometers. Literally you have to change the coolant, because the coolant has also its own expiration date. Like in the long run, coolant also is reaching the maximum temperature of the heat, and then the coolant will turn into like water. So when it's turning like water or getting like smelly, bad smell coolant, then that's the sign that the coolant is bad or no longer effective on the cooling system. Then literally you have to change like every 2 years, or if you don't want, so you can count like 80,000 to 100,000 kilometers, you have to change your coolant, okay, to make the engine cooling system very effective. And also brake fluid also is serviceable every 2 years. Or you can determine the moisture on the brake fluid. There is a moisture detector device that can measure on the brake fluid system, no? And then like if normally the color of the brake fluid is kind of yellow or yellowish, But if you open your reservoir on the brake fluid and you turn out that the color is changed, like brown color, black color, green color, and that if this color appears on your brake fluid reservoir, then change it. Or if you don't know how to change it, then message me or PM me, then I can change your brake fluid, and you have to flush your brake fluid, because brake fluid, especially cars that armed with electric parking brake, so that is no good for the car that is armed with electric parking brake. So normally you have to change, guys, every 2 years on the brake fluid, otherwise it will cause damage on the system, no? So and if it is damaged, it has a lot of parts to be damaged, like the EBS pump, the hydrovac, or the what it is, the master cylinder. It will also damage. In some case, some cars that they also using brake fluid on the clutch pedal as well. So most likely they are the same, the clutch pedal and the brake system, they are one, like only using brake fluid. So you have to change, guys, if you observe that there is a discoloration of your brake fluid, so that has to be changed as well. And then some cars have steering pump. So if you look like on the steering fluid is very dark or dirty or whatever, the steering fluid color, guys, is kind of red. If it is very brand new, steering fluid is red, or some steering fluid are transparent. And if you see that your steering fluid is dark or whatever color, like brownish, whatever, then that's the time to change. You have to change also the steering fluid, because it will damage also the seal on the pump or whatever in the steering fluid pump. Some cars have also like electric steering, so but only few models that have electric steering, because electric steering is more highly expensive to maintain rather than the steering fluid, no? So, and then another thing, do not when you are doing the servicing, do not base on mileage, because the thing is, once you start your engine and you are in the once you start your engine, then that is the beginning of the countdown, I mean, because the engine internal parts are moving faster, moving 100 or 1,000 times, especially the piston rings and everything. So they are moving parts. So that is to eliminate the early wear and tear. You have to do like counting like every 6 months to 1 year. Do not base on mileage, because when the car is running and you are stopped in the traffic, you are stopped in the traffic, and then the speedometer is not working, and yet the engine still running. So do not base on the mileage when you are about like doing servicing on your car. Please do not base on mileage, because some people are basing on the mileage and they just put a sticker on the dashboard or whatever windscreen that you have there. They put mileage. No, It doesn't count mileage, guys. It doesn't count. Like I said, once the engine running, and then you are outside already on the road, and then you are being stopped on the traffic, and then the speedometer is not working, and the engine is having the internal parts working double time, 1,000 times, so piston going up and down and everything, and it goes like early wear and tear as well if you don't do that servicing. Basic servicing is very important. So again, guys, if you have cars, problem with cars, call me or text me, or find out on my channel. Count down below, comment below, and I will get back to you on our channel, P.M.W Motor Works. God bless and have a good day, have a good night. Thank you.